Hello, and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and today we're going to be talking about more click text in Power BI. This is to take Jeffrey Weir up on his offer that apparently to get changes made in Power BI Desktop, you have to go through Jeff now. Um, because Jeff posted this thing about a click text, which to be specific is like, okay, I'm not on the last row here, so I'll say, hey, maybe I want to remove columns and I get this. Do you really want to insert a step, right? So I mean, so apparently the fact that Amir came out and hey, we removed that line of code that pops up that they like, oh my God, it's a huge deal. And there's this whole love fest going on Twitter right now, or X, I should say, between like certain MVPs and Microsoft and Amir and that sort of thing. So I mean, in marketing terms, that's called a social echo chamber, which is that is what the MVP program is marketing. So they're fulfilling their role. Anyway, but hey, like I'll take you up on that. Let me show you. I'll link my last video on ClickTax, which shows the garbage interface of the slicer and just how much ClickTax it imposes on you. But let's cover a couple others. Why don't we? Because there's lots of these. I'm sure that this is just scratching the surface. Okay, so here's a good one. So I've got a calendar table and I want to mark it as a date table, right? So I click mark as date table. I make the intentional act to mark this as a date table. Do you really want to mark this as a date table? Like, why isn't this toggled on? I just said I wanted to mark it as a date table, but maybe that's a bridge too far. So, but if I toggle that on, why is this not populated? I mean, why isn't this populated with just the first date field that you find in the table, right? Wouldn't that make a lot of sense? I mean, heck, most calendar tables only have a single date field anyway, so why not just populate it for me, right? No, oh no, there is only one option, but I have to click this and then click this to get that option. Why can't you do that for me? Right? Doesn't I mean, what is the purpose of these extra one, two, three extra clicks that I had to do to mark this as a date table, right? That's insane. Get your act together. All right, here's one that just kills me every time, man. Kills me. I go to sign in. It makes me put in an email address, MVP data at mvpdatasolutions.onmicrosoft.com. Now, I don't know how many clicks that was, but it was a considerable amount of clicks. I hit continue. Well, if it's gonna, well, it's just gonna be slow today. MVP MVP. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay, so one, why are we making this check here, right? Because I could type in garbage here and it's going to bring me back to this, but it's like, why are you making this check here? Because now that I've got the right email address, you're not going to listen to me anyway. You're going to make me pick an email address. I just typed it in. Why, why can't you? Okay, I obviously typed in this email address. So why am I having to type that email address in and then click it again, right? It makes no sense to me. Why can't you just hit sign in and then just get to this page without having to type that email address? Because I could type in an email address that has a valid Power BI license and then pick something from this list that does not have a Power BI license. So what is the purpose? There is no purpose, right? So now I have to click this and then I can finally get signed in after all of these clicks and useless entering of an email address just to be told, I don't really care that you entered that email address. We're going to make you pick an email address, right? Unbelievably stupid stuff. All right, but by far the most egregious, in my opinion, the most egregious is not actually in Power BI. It is in Teams, right? So in this, because I record my videos in Teams, right? So I go and I say get link. Do you really want to copy that link? I just spent 2 clicks to copy that link. Do you really want to get that link? Because there's no other option other than to get the link or not get the link, which I wouldn't have gone through the trouble to get the link just to hit cancel here and so, oh no, I didn't really want that link. I mean, this is rampant throughout. It's not just Power BI, man. It's rampant throughout Microsoft products that they just don't give a damn about the user experience with any of their products, right? They just don't care. They put in extra clicks and extra stuff for just no good reason. So, Amir, maybe you're serious, maybe you're not about eliminating click tax in Power BI, but it needs to happen in a lot of other Microsoft products too. That's all I had for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.